Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Laurel Park here on Saturday. It is October the 22nd, 2016. Gonna look at the 10th race, the big race on today's program, it's Maryland Millions Day. Before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections from racetracks around the world and high unit around the world. It's Maryland Millions Day. It's a great card from the Laurel. I think you guys should play it. I'm trying to save my money for next week for the Breeders' Crown and the Breeders' Cup in 2 weeks. So I don't think I'll have a bet on it, but I might make some selections here and there. If you want the rest of the card, you have to follow me on Twitter. You remember that. But I'm going to look at this 10th race. This 10th race is always a fun race to watch. It's the Maryland Millions Classic. Purse $150,000 for 3-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 11 horses. The 8 through 11 are also eligibles. They're traveling a mile and 1/8 on the main track. Mile and 1/8. A few weeks ago, somebody asked me, why do I show that diagram? It gives me a second to look down at my notes to see what I wrote about the horse. And my top selection here, we'll go to the 6 horse, number 6, Flash McCall. Gonna go 6, 7, 10, 2. 6, 7, 10, 2 here in the Classic. In number 6, Flash McCall. 2 to 1, Julian Pimentel on this one for Michael Trombetta. 3-year-old gelding out of Frisian Fire. Last time out, ran at Laurel a mile, September the 16th, an optional 32 claimer. Horse finished third by 8 lengths. It was a little bit far back at the break. It was basically, it beat one horse coming out of the gate and basically was like that down the back stretch. Closed up a little bit, but, it just didn't have enough. I think the mile 8 distance today should be perfect for this horse with the long stretch. Start before came at Delaware Park, mile 16th, August 24th, and 50,000 overnight stake. This horse finished 5th by 3 3/4 lengths that day. He just was closing again. Your definition of a closer. He needed that extra ground, what he's going to hopefully get today. And then at Laurel, mile 16th, August 5th, an optional 32 claimer. From the 5 hole, this horse finished 7th by 15 lengths. You don't want to be wide going into that first turn, going mile 16th. You don't want an outside post position. It's like Saratoga, but worse. Because you're screwed by the post position. So he went wide into the turn. You really couldn't do anything after that. Just weakened as a heavy favorite also. And then first start in a few months, June the 29th at Delaware Park, mile 70 yards, an optional 20 claimer. Horse finished second by 1.5 lengths. It was in a 4-horse field. It was a decent second place finish, but it was off a layoff. He hit the rail going around that day also. This horse's last win, we have to go to an optional 50 claimer back in February the 7th. This horse won by 3 lengths, closed up very well in a field of 5 horses. This horse is 9-2 at Laurel. It's his home base. It's 4 seconds, 2/3. It's going to be his second time going this mile and 8 distance. He ran in the Tessio, the local preparation for the Preakness, back in April. This horse finished 4th by 3 3/4 lengths that day behind Governor Malibu, who actually got disqualified for causing interference. Governor Malibu, coincidentally, is running over in New York in the Empire Classic for those state-bred horses. But Governor Malibu caused interference, so. That was a really bad, race. This horse got bumped, it just wasn't his day. Had a horrible trip. But I think he should really do well here today, going a mile and 1/8 again. So I'm going to use this horse as top selection, this 3-year-old gelding. So to recap my bets for the Maryland Millions Classic from Laurel Park, going to go with the 6 horse, who is Flash McCall as a top selection. I'm going to do a superfecta here, 6, 7, 10, 2. 6, 7, 10, 2. So good luck to all, and follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.